Hi, this is Michael Dunn at theoryofknowledge.net. I thought I would just give you a quick outline of our newsletter, which is part of the service that we offer for our full access members. The newsletter is still a unique part of what we do. I don't know of any other TOK newsletters published every month and sent out to people around the world. We send it out to around 15,000 people, but it's also posted online, so we have a lot of people out there reading it. We've been publishing it for many years now, and so we've got quite an archive that members can use and students can draw on to help them to develop arguments and support what they're saying, justify ideas, claims and counterclaims, arguments and counter-arguments in their essays. So we can have a quick look at some of the examples of the newsletter in our members section. Members receive the newsletter directly, it's sent to them, and you can also access the archive that goes all the way back to January 2015. So there's quite a lot of material there. So if we click on that part of the drop-down menu, here's what you see, TOK newsletter. So for the last few years, you can see a little image there. Beyond that, we've got so many newsletters there that it was taking up too much space. So you can just see the date when it was published and some of the knowledge questions that we looked at within that issue. If we have a look at some of the most recent ones, let's have a look at the world before coronavirus. How about that? So we can click on January 2020. Let's have a quick look in there. So here we go. Here's January 2020 newsletter. We give you a little introduction explaining some of the features of that particular edition, and then we go through each of these stories that we find from various media sources, giving a quick outline of what it talks about, key terms and ideas that students can focus in on and kind of use to take ownership of the course. Links, first of all, to TOK. Now, this is getting a bit complicated. We've got sort of two syllabi running simultaneously at the moment. We've got 2015 and 2022. So we've tried to indicate sometimes on some of these real life situations how they kind of link to both of these syllabi. I'll show you that in a second. We indicate the related big question. As you know, we follow a big question approach to TOK. Previously, the 8 big questions, now the 6 big questions. I'll show you that a little bit more in a second. This one in particular is the big question related to perspectives. And then finally, most importantly, a little bit of analysis, a little bit of suggestion as to how this story can be used, some of the knowledge questions that it might take us to. Now, this is also very, very important. The last point there, DP integration, is all about trying to get non-TOK teachers to teach TOK. This is one of our big tasks, one of our big missions, to try and spread TOK, diffuse TOK through your school. We genuinely think, I would say this, but we genuinely think that it is the most wonderful part of the DP. It's the thing that most enriches young people's minds, and frankly, with everything going on at the moment, it's never been more important to train them to think in the kind of way that we're trying to do in TOK. So we want it spread throughout your school. So, for example, this one could be used by history teachers. It could be used by politics teachers. If you offer anthropology, it would work in that. So we offer 15 stories unpacked in that kind of way, each one dealt with in the same way. This is what I mean about the 2 different syllabi. So developmental authority figures are our big questions from the previous 2015 syllabus. Creativity and experts are new big questions that we've introduced for the 2022 syllabus. So you can see them there. A little link. I can take you to one of those just to show you what it's like. This is a really nice story about discovering a new immune cell that could give us the key to cancer treatment. Who knows? So you're taken to a media source that you can use in your classroom and give to your students with these kind of questions for them to use to explore. In addition to those 15 main real life situations, those main stories, we also offer 5 quick stories, again, with a link to the media source itself. This one comes from The Guardian, which we use quite a lot. Um, it's a fantastic story working out what a mummy's voice sounded like 3,000 years after it died. What a feat of imagination and technology that was. So that's what you get with the newsletter. We also plug some of the other things that we're doing. In this case, the knowledge lexicon, our new feature that we've added, the DP integration tool. But those you can see for yourself in your own time. If you'd like to find out anything more about the newsletter or any other aspect of our membership, I can easily be contacted via michael@theoryofknowledge.net. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Many thanks.